Hi, I'm Connie Boje, and I'm here to talk about quarter-size zines. And this is one of my zines called Send Heart, and it's in a series, and I stamp them. I get the images off of Pixabay, but there's a lot of resources out there to find the right image for what you're working on. You may want to just do images, and that's okay, and add words to it. I'm going to talk about just really kind of quickly how to do this, how to number a medium-sized zine or a quarter-size zine. So you decide how many sheets of paper you're going to have. And each sheet is going to have numbers on the back. You just go about your business and divide a piece of paper into half in each direction. And I don't have my ruler with me, but this is a standard sheet of paper. And you do that to how many ever pages you want. And that's very important because the pages determine where the numbers go. And in this case, 1 would be the cover. And I just want to show you the progression. 2 goes behind the cover. 3 goes in the same location, but on another sheet of paper. 4, 5, this is 8 pages, so it's 6, 7. So you stay in the same cell area. Here's 8, 9, 10, 11. They're all in the upper right hand. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Sorry, that's not getting very sharp. There's 16. And it's all within this area. The next area you go to, it doesn't matter how many pages you have. You follow this pattern for this quarter-size zine. You go to 17. So you go from the back, you flip it back over to where your front is, and then you start numbering, whatever that number is. It's 17 because there's 8 pages. But it goes 8, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 31, and 32. So above that, you got 16, you've got 32. Then you stay on the back and you go backwards. So here's 30, here's 16, here's 32, here's 33. And the numbers would be different depending on, say, you had 4 pages. It's just whatever the numbers end up being, but you start, this is the 3rd cell, and it's back. Here's your first, is back here. This page is going to be the middle. It's the middle page. And then you go backwards. 34, 35, 36, 37. It's still in that bottom right corner. 38, or bottom left corner. 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. So we end up on the front page with 48. We're back. We've done this one, and now this one, which we know is backwards. So since this one was backwards, so is this one. This is the one cell that, or column, if you want to call it, that we haven't done. So 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, oops, 53, I think I grabbed 2 pages, and I'm not really left-handed, so hold on. 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, and 64. And this is the first page, this is the last page. And this is what is called a template. And it is where you glue down your images, whether they're words, or you write, or you paint. You use a glue stick, perhaps. That's what I do. And I print the words out on a copy machine. I mean, on the computer, and then I print it out on the copy machine. So, let's see. You don't cut your template ever, but you end up scanning these pages, and you put that scan onto a flash drive. And that scan, you can take the flash drive to a print center and print it out. The unfortunate thing is you can no longer adjust the darkness to it. It is what it is. So I don't know if you can scan it darker, if you want it darker. I really like it dark. But this is how it's scanning now, which is not so dark. I liked the, see, this would have been glued to the template, and I liked the darkness and the cloudiness around it from the paper, and it's not showing it anymore. Anyway, this was a zine from, I guess, during COVID, yeah. So, what else can I say that I need to say? Don't worry about it going up to 64. Oh, yeah. So, if you do 2 pages, it's always going to be in a multiple of 8. So 8 times 8 is 64. So that's how many cells or pages in here, counting the front and the back. 64. So I'm not really good at math, but if you have 4 pages, it's a multiple of 8. So know your multiples of 8. And that's if it's, why waste paper? Use both sides. So when you're printing it, you're going to want to check on the machine that it's the long edge. And that will make sense when you try it. You want two-sided long edge. And when you have your printed paper all coming out of the machine, you cut it later just along this line. And so you basically, all you have to do is have the top meet up. You put the bottom in the middle and the top on the outside. And that will be your end. This will be the middle page in your zine, if that makes sense. Well, it works. It works. Like 17 here is going to meet up with 16 here. 48 here is going to meet up with 49 there. So it's just cutting them and putting them together and stapling them and folding them. And, then whatever else you want to do to it. So, thank you very much for listening. This is Connie Boje saying goodbye.